Oh man, VV Nation, Bitcoin approaching $100,000. I've talked about Bitcoin quite a bit on this channel. Hey, if you're new to the channel, my name is Ryan. Welcome to the 6 p.m. video. If you're new, I have the Wednesday and Thursday slot. My counterpart, Glenn, he has the Monday, Tuesday, and Friday slot for the 6 p.m. videos. Now, me and him, we do give a great balance. For those that have been watching the VectorVest 7 channel, Glenn, not a big advocate. He does admit when there are opportunities to make money, you can play crypto as far as a trading perspective, which I totally agree with because it is volatile in nature. There are opportunities that present themselves. But other than that, I do see a lot of great and positive things going on for Bitcoin. I've said this before and I'll say it again, but when it comes to crypto, as far as the longevity of real investment, I'm a big believer, obviously, in Bitcoin, but also Ethereum. Some of the other major players, Solana being one of them. As far as tonight's presentation, we are going to go over some articles I have for you showing why crypto in general, along with Bitcoin, is reaching and attaining all-time highs. Again, 2024 has been a phenomenal year for crypto. A lot of things have been going on, especially in the beginning of the year. We had the, ETFs related to Bitcoin coming out shortly after. We had the Ethereum ETFs approved. On top of that, we had the Bitcoin halving affecting the miners and the supply of Bitcoin, putting further pressure on price. Along with that, recently, obviously everyone knows we had the election, right? One of the big things that's really great for the crypto community is the hopes for deregulation. On top of that, we have interest rates being cut. People are willing to take on a little bit more risk with interest rates being cut. We had a 50 basis point to kick it off. We had another 25 point basis cut last week. So let's go ahead and jump in the articles here. Also, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin's chart. That's what really got me interested in Bitcoin a couple weeks ago. I saw a phenomenal chart pattern. And, if whether or not you think Bitcoin or crypto in general is complete crap, you can't ignore the chart pattern that I've been talking about and that I'm going to present to you as well this evening. I just want to say thank you for still watching this video. This right here is a video I did back in January, the beginning of this year, 2024. You can see the debt clock, right? That was my main reason why Bitcoin and some of the other major cryptocurrencies had potential to go even higher, was government mismanagement and debt. So that being said, as you've probably all, come to the conclusion, there's a lot of mistrust in the dollar, the rise of the BRIC nations. We've seen a lot of that transpire over the last 12 months. So I just want to say that I've been ahead of this the entire time. I did a short yesterday in regards to the Coinbase CEO and his remarks to crypto and, Bitcoin and the industry in general. His remarks are very similar to my comments made back earlier this year. The whole reason why Bitcoin was on my radar in the first place had nothing to do with the election or anything of that nature. The whole reason had to do with a cup and handle formation. I've been talking about this for weeks now. This video came back, it was towards the end of October. I believe it was right before Halloween. Check out the channel. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button so that way you're getting notifications of these videos. The cup and handle formation, right? You can see clear cup. We had our descending channel here being the handle. We had a nice break of this channel, nice retest, off to the races as soon as price action surpassed the top of this channel. This is the reason why I'm bullish on Bitcoin. Still am at this moment. The price action right now, 91,000. Everyone's talking about 100,000. So I do see Bitcoin hitting that mark within the next few months. The rise of Bitcoin ETFs has really put crypto and Bitcoin investments in the spotlight of your everyday investors. Now, this is an article I found very interesting because Donald Trump's talking about, the potential of a Bitcoin strategic national reserve. Governments, they already own Bitcoin. The US is the largest government to own Bitcoin right now at almost $14 billion. China shortly after at $12 billion. The UK just shy of $4 billion, and Germany just over $3 billion. Now, El Salvador, which I'm actually not surprised it's in the list. If you watch my video earlier this year, El Salvador actually started you could almost say a Bitcoin strategic reserve to help correct the mismanagement of government spending. So they actually took a whole lot of money and invested in Bitcoin. I believe when they invested, it was around 30,000. And I don't have the exact details of that. But as we can all tell, that investment clearly paying out for the government of El Salvador. Now, I know a lot of people watching this are familiar with MicroStrategy. They just announced, this was 2 days ago, this article came out, another $2 billion Bitcoin investment. This is going to be the largest since 2020. Now, I don't like to get political, but Trump clearly positive news for the crypto community. He is in favor of deregulation. He has Elon Musk in his corner, which is already, very popular in the crypto community, especially when it comes to Dogecoin. So playing that coin, an obvious pick. In his appearance in Nashville at a Bitcoin conference, talking about the likes of a Bitcoin strategic reserve, this is clearly a win for the crypto industry going forward. The safest bet amongst the batch is going to be Bitcoin. You can see with the article right above me, a lot of pensions are actually investing or advocating the ability to invest in the crypto space. You can see here we got Wisconsin in the list, the UK pensions, and along with that, we also have Michigan to make a $6.6 million investment in Bitcoin related ETF. So you can see the space, not going anywhere. So I do know it's volatile in nature. And I've said this before, typically the best time to buy crypto is when no one is talking about crypto. So as far as a long-term investment in crypto, yes, you would be paying a premium right now with all the news and the positivity going on in the space right now. But if you are a trader, the momentum clearly to the upside, and that's what we're going to focus on when we get inside the VectorVest 7 software. Here we are. I've got 6 ETFs and 4 mining companies to give you exposure to this crypto rally. You can see here I've got BITU. This is going to be leveraged. I've got a 2 times leveraged here, BTCL, Grayscale, Fidelity, another Grayscale, Bitcoin, and then an iShares Bitcoin. These are going to be the major market cap ETFs, some of the bigger players here. So if you're worried about, liquidity or longevity, concerns, these would be the safest picks as far as Bitcoin related ETFs. Now down below, at no surprise, the miner companies here, we've got Iris Energy. I love this company. Hut 8, Hive Digital. As far as the criteria, I was looking for buy rated stocks. Nothing in the crypto space had RVRS in positive or favorable territory above 1. So the RV and RS below 1, this is a very speculative space to be in. That's why I always say it's probably safer or, less volatile in nature to be in one of the spot related ETFs, one of the Grayscale or WiseBit ETFs. But the mining companies can give you phenomenal returns. They do have buy ratings right now. So to meet this list, I needed to see sales growth rate and forecasted growth rate in earnings, double digits. So these stocks met the criteria. They're an uptrend. So let's take a look at some of the graph layouts and see what the stock charts are telling us. Typically, just to prevent us from overthinking it, I use a 3 and 8 day EMA. For tonight's video, because there's so much momentum in the space right now, we're going to look at these more from a trader's perspective. And I'm going to take a look at the star search layout. This takes a look at some Bollinger Bands, essentially creates a fast lane. This is the bullish lane here. So as long as price action remains between these standard deviations in the upper lane, this is bullish indication. This works just like a highway. You have a middle lane here giving us indecision in the trend. And then down below, we have the slow lane giving us a bearish inclination. So you can use it for both bullish or bearish trades. But you see price action right now. This is BITU clearly in the fast lane. Full body candlestick today, currently trading at $51.59. And that's another reason why I like these ETFs. If you don't want to buy the crypto outright, Bitcoin, $90,000, these ETFs, much more affordable approach to playing this space. Now let's scroll down the list. We can see BTCL as well. This is double leveraged here, coming in at 51.98. I wouldn't take out the high just for confirmation, but again, we can see the momentum in the space to the upside here. Again, BTC, this one here as well. Consolidation over the last 2 days. We're seeing a lot of these ETFs, but if we could take out today's high, again, Bitcoin is trading around 92,000 currently. My target right now is about 100,000, giving us almost 10% upside potential in the short term. As long as we're scrolling down, we're seeing these stocks in the fast lane. These positions give us a sense of more momentum. Now here we're in the mining companies, IREN. This is Iris Energy. This is a financial crypto stock. The momentum not as great as some of the ETFs we were just taking a look at here. Here is HUT. This one is showing us a lot more momentum. I do like this pattern a little bit more. I don't like the upper wick necessarily, but we do see pretty common theme with a lot of these crypto stocks as far as today. Here we've got Hive Digital. This one's actually trading lower than the open. And I've said this before on the channel, I'm much rather be one of these spot related ETFs. And if you want to leverage that position, you know, giving a little bit more profit potential, but again, a little bit more risk in these leverage ETFs. If I scroll down to the last stock on the list, we've got Fufu. This stock newly added to the database, but since it's been added, I mean, look, nice lower left to upper right. It is currently trading in the fast lane right now. However, this position is trading at session lows, but with buy ratings appearing more frequently as we go into the future, I'm seeing a lot of optimism when it comes to the stock. I gave you more crypto related ETFs than the miners for a reason. I have more faith in them. In particular, and as well, you don't have to worry about things such as earnings, that unforeseen volatility that a spot Bitcoin related ETF wouldn't give you. Now, I hope you enjoyed tonight's presentation. I hope you also see the reason why I remain bullish in the crypto space and on Bitcoin in particular. You guys have a wonderful evening. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you saw tonight, make sure you hit that subscribe button so I can keep you updated going forward. Good night. All right, VV Nation, go ahead and get your casseroles and your deviled eggs ready. Thanksgiving is fastly approaching. Hard to believe, I know. Black Friday also approaching, as we all know. Now, that's right, VectorVest, we got a special offer for you. So if you want world-class analysis at an affordable price for the holidays, 30-day trial, only 99 cents. To take advantage of this offer, just go to vectorvest.com/YT.